So this is my shelter kit. This is a shelter kit more for inclement weather than having to stay out on the ground. But in a pinch, if I had to stay out on the ground, it'd make it work. People ask me why I carry a shelter kit and no sleeping bags and other accoutrements. Is because my main bag is set up for a 12-hour leisurely stroll with my partner. The pouch itself is a Savoda medium pouch from circa 2018, a medium vertical pouch. And on the inside of this, I have enough to keep me comfortable should some rain come in, should I want to just have a beautiful view and sit down for a bit, or get out of some bad weather and stay on the ground for a kind of an extended night if I had to. First off, on the outside, I have a glow-in-the-dark tab. These glow-in-the-dark tabs are fantastic and are available on Amazon from wherever you want to have them. And it's just nice to be able to find stuff late at night. You don't want to always be turning your headlight on. That's more why I carry it. You know, I don't imagine myself in many situations where all of a sudden my shelter kit and me end up separated. In your world, if that's the case, totally fine. These will benefit you. But it's more just so I don't have to keep constantly turning my high beam torch on at night and disturbing other people I'm with, and also ruining my night vision as well. Straight out the gate and easily accessible is my tarp. The tarp inside this is a Warbonnet Superfly tarp. It's one of my favorite tarps. If you're new to tarps or want to see the tarps that I carry when I'm out in the woods for different situations, I'll leave a link to our tarp video where myself and Ida have a full-length tarp video explaining all the differences between tarps that you can find in the outdoor space. In this pouch here, I have a gear hammock. And what is a gear hammock, I hear you ask? Well, it's worth going to have a Google, but I've also made videos about this. And a gear hammock is just a great way that if you set up a hammock, you can put a little shelf below you, but I also use this along ridge lines. So when you set up your ridge line in the forest, whether you put your tarp over the top of it or just want to set up space between two trees, this is a really light thing for being able to connect like a hammock, like a gear hammock, and keep your stuff up off the ground. In the boreals here where myself and Ida live, you can get snow on the ground, or the ground could be damp, or the sphagnum moss can contain an awful lot of moisture. So it's nice to keep your stuff up off the ground just to be a bit more comfortable. Remember, we're supposed to be having fun in the woods. Not every time we go to the woods, it has to be a survival situation. Next out, in this pouch, I have tent pegs and some cordage. Again, just some ultralight tent pegs to throw on the ground, usually between 4 and 6. But here, what I've done is put in all my odds and ends. I'm forever losing tent pegs, leaving tent pegs in the ground. I have made a video on tent pegs should you want to watch it. These are just all the leftovers and the lost ones from various sets of tent pegs that I've carried. I keep it in this pouch with some orange attachments here because I find this is very easy just to attach to my belt should I be walking around, or I tend to put it on maybe some Prusik loops on my guy line so I can have it there while I'm setting up my shelter. Next out is my hammock. This is probably one of the best hammocks that I have ever found for carrying in the woods, nice and easy. It's made by a company called Knapsack Hammocks, and in here is a double hammock made of beautiful ultralight material that I can suspend between two trees very quickly, very easily. It doesn't weigh anything at all, and I love it for when I'm out on day hikes. But at least if I have to get up off the ground and stay out for a night, I can do this in combination with the tarp, and I have my gear shelf. It has the tree straps in here, they're fairly substantial tree straps with good stitching that I can just hook a couple of carabiners on, and there is a carabiner attached to both the top and the bottom already of the hammock. And then in here I have a little hammock level which I carry as a bit of a joke. I don't really need it, but I like to pull it out at camp. People always get a bit of a laugh, and then sometimes I just put it on my guy line, and it's just nice to see where things are. But this was given to me as a gift, and it just always makes me laugh whenever I have it around camp. And that is what I carry in my vertical Savoda medium pouch. And as you can see, it's a very nice way, a very quick way to have a setup on the ground should bad weather roll in, or Lord forbid you have to spend a night there. But you can swap this out for whatever you prefer for, but you've got a cover here, you got stuff cover for your gear, you got your hammock so you can get up off the ground, and you got your tent stakes, and it fits in this pouch here, which then I can either keep inside my backpack, or I can put on the outside of my backpack or on the side of my backpack, or just not take it with me at all. It just allows for some modular options. So that is my very simple, very clean, very easy, high-speed, low-drag shelter system for 12 to an extended 24-hour period in the forest. If you would like to see videos on all these individual bits and my theories, we'll leave links below. But as always, I hope these videos give you some inspiration to what to carry outdoors.